Are you looking for a great HVAC person that's also local? Somebody who's from here in Southern Indiana? Then look no further than Mike Busick and Busick Mechanical Services, located in Paoli, Indiana. They offer a wide variety of services, including not only maintenance, but repairs on all of your heating and cooling needs. Got an ice maker on the fritz? They can help you with that. How about a commercial chiller or freezer? They've got your back. Is your boiler on the fritz? They can help you with that too. They even work on outdoor furnaces. Best of all, they're located right here in Paoli, Indiana. Give Mike a call at 812-498-1736. Don't worry, Mike Busick knows every aspect of the HVAC maintenance inside and out. Mike is a problem solver and can get all your equipment up and running like new. Whether it's summer or winter, then Mike is your guy. Busick Mechanical Services, HVAC done right, Paoli, Indiana.
812-498-1736.
That's the one I would look at.
That one shows 1A.
Welcome, everyone, to tonight's broadcast of West Washington Lady Senator basketball here on WWSR, along with West Washington Livestream on the IHSAA network. These two teams are looking forward to sectional play. The bad thing is they play each other in round one of the sectional 63 at Borden. So tonight, who knows what we're going to see? Are the coaches going to hold back a little bit, keep something in their pocket for sectional play, or are they just going to go out and play with everything they got and say, hey, here it is? So, Ryan, thoughts? What are you thinking?
I tell you, I've been thinking about this game for ever since I guess it was last week whenever they drawed, and I tell you, like, I think tonight is your free practice game.
Yeah.
Win or lose tonight. First things first, let's call it out. Senior night.
Yeah, for sure.
We're going to lose two seniors here again this year. We lost two last year. We're going to lose two again this year, and hats off to them and all the contribution. And we'll talk about them a little bit later. But tonight's you're at your place. And we move next week to their place.
Exactly.
And I tell you what, that Borden gym is the hardest gym to play in.
Yeah.
I tell you, went through.
It's like playing in a teepee.
It is.
They're the Borden Braves. You play in the teepee.
And you park on the side of a hill, and like there's just nowhere. And I always thought it was funny that they made fun of us that we was in the middle of a cornfield, and we go there and we're on the side of a hill with the train tracks at the bottom. It's like if you roll down, the train's gonna hit you. Of course, not anymore.
Not anymore. Trains are gone.
Might get ran over by a walker or something. But yeah. Anyways, like I say, tonight's a free game. It's a practice game. It's a scrimmage to see whatever each team's got and what each team's going to use as their motivation. Obviously, the Senator's going to come in here and use Meredith Deaton as their number one go-to, I would say, coming out here. And Meredith, just an outstanding athlete leading the Senators this year in points and overall. And, she I'm assuming that the Borden Braves is going to have a game plan to stop her. But, we come in here and we're looking at the names. And, I think for the last 3 years we've looked at these same names.
Yeah, same names.
Them girls, a big group of juniors right there, and I think there's one senior on the team. And they came in and they play volleyball together. They play basketball together. I'm not sure if they play softball or not. But
I don't know if any of them play softball. I know Emma Hart plays softball.
Yeah, but like I say, tonight, hey, you got 7 minutes till tip-off time, and then your scrimmage starts. Figure out what's happening. Watch this, replay it back over and over every day. See who's doing what. Where can we benefit here and there? See who can come in the game. Who's on the bench? How the rotation is. What just look at the atmosphere that we have tonight. Look at the atmosphere that we're going to have down there. Is this a sectional atmosphere? Probably not. Here, Borden has not a very big crowd considering I think they're ranked number two
and
1A, and we got a pretty decent crowd here considering senior night. So yeah, we're not in a sectional environment, but we're probably not far off from game one sectional environment.
Yeah.
I think it'll be better. You get a bigger turnout there on the last night, championship night there on Saturday. But I think tonight's a practice game. I think we get in, we scrimmage, we see what we got and see what they got. Then we take off this here and replay it over and over every day and see where we can benefit and where we can find their weak spots.
Borden comes in, like we said, ranked number 2 in 1A. They are 15-5 on the year. Coach Matt Vick, 98-84 in his 8 years there at Borden, has really had the Senators' number in those years. The Senators overall in the past 20 years are 16-8 against Borden, but a lot of those came before Coach Vick's time. Borden, like we said, 49th overall, number 2 in 1A. Their last time out, they played kind of a weird situation. They played in overtime. You heard that right. They played in overtime, not a whole game, just in overtime at Lanesville, and were able to come out of there with a 34-33 victory at Lanesville. There's very few teams in the state who have done that in the past 7 years. Come out of Lanesville with a win. For some reason, I heard it was like the second or third time Lanesville has been beat on their home court in the past 5 years.
Wow.
So that's just telling you, this team's got plenty of talent on it. The last time these two teams met was in sectional last year, where Borden came out and was victorious 69-51 in that. I believe it was the third game of sectional.
Yeah.
So Borden has really had kind of West Washington's number over the past few years. West Washington, on the other hand, comes in 10-12. They are on a little bit of a skid. They've lost 6 in a row since they played Rock Creek here at home, but 5 of those 6 have been on the road, so they haven't had the friendly confines of T. Kermit Tower Gymnasium to be able to play in. Borden, on the other hand, when they come to West Washington, a little bit of a different story. So, tonight, like you said, is a great test and tune to see what it's going to take to get out of Sectional 63. Everybody in the state probably has Borden as the heavy favorite in that sectional, and the Senators can play spoiler, and they've got kind of the prime setup to do it because you're going to see them tonight, and then you're going to see them in a week.
Right. And that's one thing that we talked about earlier in the season. We play Pekin Eastern there right before Christmas break, and everybody in the gym thought Pekin's going to come in here and dominate that game, and Senators come out and beat them by maybe 10 points or something.
Yeah.
So like right now is the prime time to set Borden back on their feet a little bit. Getting ready to go into sectional time, and I watched them play. Can't remember the other night who I was watching them play, but they make mistakes like we do. There's no team perfect out there, and there's turnovers that happen, and sometimes you dribble off your foot, and sometimes you throw a bad pass, and those are just things that we got to take advantage of. The Senators, big key tonight, I would say, size-wise, is just boxing out. We're going to have to control the inside.
Off the boards.
You got Ava Wheeler and Rarick, and there's just a whole group of those girls out there that that if they wasn't playing volleyball, they're jumping up for volleyballs and they're jumping up for basketballs and stuff like that. So them girls, they know how to get off the floor, and they'll use the size against you. But the big thing that I've seen about Borden is when they catch that rebound, they're looking for that outlet. And it's an up and down pace game as far as getting up down the court off the rebound, off a missed shot. So, the Senators got to look back at, once we shoot that shot and we get a miss, we got to get back on defense, set that thing up, and be ready, prepared. That's where it's going to come into effect for our big Ava Woods in the middle. Seen a great deal since we've been on air with Maggie Morrow.
Right.
Maggie Morrow comes in as the outstanding freshman. In the middle, doing some great things. We watched them play down at Paoli. She did a couple good things down there, got big rebounds and a lot of good positive things. I think we got to watch Meredith. We honestly call her a guard, but she's going to get in there and play middle. And then like I say, Ava, we got to keep Ava out of foul trouble, and that's one thing that we've not done very well this year is keep Ava Woods out of foul trouble. And we got to look to Layla Manship to come in there and pull those big rebounds down. Layla's the big horse in the middle. I'd hate to get in a boxing match with Layla. So sure. When that ball goes on the ground, she wears a pair of glasses she wears every day to school, and I'll guarantee you that she's going to come up, and leave those glasses on the floor to protect that basketball. So, like I say, it's probably a game of the bigs tonight. I don't think there'd be too much stuff that happen around the outside of the ring. But like I say, we come in here, sit down here, and I said, "Who's number one?" The senior, and you said that's the girl that lit up 3 threes on us in the second game of sectional last year. So, We and as you said earlier, we really didn't even have a scouting report on that girl.
Yeah, Borden is going to play a super fast pace. They're going to get up and down the floor just like you said. They're going to press. They're going to try to force turnovers, and that's where the Senators are going to really kind of struggle a little bit without senior Elena Schmidt on the floor. She's been the primary ball handler all year long until she got injured in that Crawford game, and the Senators just don't seem to be able to play as fast with that, without her on the floor. And that's something that the Senators are going to have to find a way to do it, and you've got 7 days to figure it out.
Yeah, I was talking to Kenny, Emma's dad there, Saturday, I think it was, and everybody was playing Brownstown, and I said, what do you think? He said, I think we'll get her in and let her go up and down a few times and just kind of see how it happens.
Yeah.
And when you break your nose in multiple spots, and,
right.
And I know they just kind of really got the bleeding under control that happened there. But, like I say, it's one of those things that, I'll call Emma. I still told her dad, I said, I think she's one of my favorite players because, you just never know where she's going to be at. She may be the leading scorer. She may be leading rebounder. She may be leading assist. That girl right there, she's got an unbelievable talent that we're going to lose, this year.
Right.
And
I'm going to apologize. I called the wrong one. It's Emma Schmidt, not Elena Schmidt.
Yeah. We got sisters in there, almost twins if you look at them wrong. So like I say, but Emma, she's done an outstanding job. I know last year we did what was the ranking that you did? What was that called that you did whenever you ranked the girls and she was number one? Is she still?
Oh, plus minus.
Yeah, the plus minus.
Yeah.
I would assume that she would
she's still
have to be number one.
Yep.
Yeah. So, outstanding senior. And then like I say, 14 seconds left before that national anthem. But, Ava Wood, just a big inside threat there. Like I think Ava, she could come out and show herself tonight and show her that, she's got the ability to come in here and play a full game and rebound the ball and still yet put points on the board.
Yeah, you're exactly right. So with that, we're going to jump away to the national anthem, and we will be back with our starting lineups in just a moment.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome back to live action here at T. Kermit Tower Gymnasium, where the Senators do take on the visiting Borden Braves.
Between the visiting Borden Lady Braves and your West Washington Lady Senators.
Let me get the right page up here, man. So, Borden going to go with their regular starting lineup. Number 1, Reagan Loy. Also in the starting lineup is number 2, Riley Rarick, the 6-foot junior. The third guard in the 3-guard set is A.J. Mallard, the 5'5 junior. In the front court, they're going to start number 3, Ava Wheeler, the 5'11 junior, and number 22, Emma Hart, the 5'10 junior. So, as you heard, 4 juniors and 1 senior on this team. They're coached by Mr. Matt Vick. Senators getting ready to come out of their huddle there on the bench. Going to go with their regular starting lineup. You heard that right, regular starting lineup this time. Long time since we've said that. Going to be the 5'2 junior, Elena Schmidt, averaging 3 points, 3 rebounds. Joining her in the backcourt is her senior sister, number 3, Emma Schmidt, the 5'4 senior, averaging 7 points, 4 rebounds. In the front court, you're going to get number 10, Meredith Deaton, the 5'8 junior, averaging 19 points, 7 rebounds. And number 12, Adele Brown, the 5'6 junior, averaging 7 points, 4 rebounds. Then in the front court, you're going to get, in the center, you're going to get number 32, Ava Woods, the 5'10 senior, averaging 7 points, 4 rebounds. So both seniors going to get a start here tonight. Not sure how long we're going to see Emma Schmidt, but we're going to see her at least a little bit here to start the game. Kristen Messmore, the Senator coach, 10 and 12 on the year. Borden is 15 and 5.
I bet you the 5 games they lost wasn't by very many.
They were all 2 4A teams,
really?
Minus the 3A Corden Central game.
Dang.
So.
Well, I was looking at that new chart you showed me a while ago, and Corden is ranked like 1st or 2nd or something.
Yeah,
maybe
they're
3rd.
Pretty good.
Basket by number 12, Sailor Slusher.
And we're going to get a basket.
Yeah.
Get
Emma Schmidt going to get a bucket.
Number 3, Emma Smith.
emotional for Emma right now.
Yeah, for sure. Those of you that don't know, Emma Schmidt broke her nose at Crawford. Hasn't been able to play since then, so Maggie Morrow going to come in and replace her. Emma Schmidt going to get a 2-point bucket tonight. So.
Emma's probably one of the nicest girls that you'll ever meet off the court, on the court, whatever sport she's playing.
Yeah. So Borden going to come out, set up their offense now that we've got starters on the floor. That's Hart that drives down the lane, gets it poked away by Meredith Deaton before it goes out of bounds.
You know, that's good defense right there. Elena got the ball, got her over just enough where Meredith could get her hand on it and strip that ball away. And that's something that we've lacked on is getting the tip of the ball.
Senator's going to turn that one over. Meredith Deaton tries to get a hand on it, but unable to, so going to match the turnovers there at 1. Score is 2-2, 7:22 to go in the first. Borden comes in. We see screen set there at the free throw line. Finally gets into Rarick's hand. Wheeler cuts down the lane off to Hart on the far side. Down low to Wheeler. Wheeler with Woods on her. A little jab step gets into the lane. Nice up and under for Wheeler.
Wheeler using the left hand. Is she left-handed, Craig?
I think, yeah.
One of them is left-handed. I just don't remember which one it is.
Ball comes over the top to Elena Schmidt. Then the Senators work it around the outside.
Oh, she should have went right in.
Over to Woods. Woods then swings it back out up top to get the offense reset. Deaton with it, looking down low to Woods. Finally gives it to her at the 3-point line. Woods gives it up to Morrow, off to Brown for 3. That one's no good. Rebounded by Borden, out ahead.
Mallard up for 2.
To Mallard. Like we said, Borden's going to come out and pressure the Senators. They give it off to Deaton. There's a turnover. It's going to be Mallard again. She's got 4. The Senator's going to call a quick 30-second timeout here as they trail 8-2.
That's a good timeout, Craig.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to let Borden get anything kind of going here. Any way that you can slow them down and stop them.
They've got the momentum going, and I think the Senators just need to calm down and collect themselves just a little bit because we're just seeing a kind of a one-person pressure here.
Yeah. You know, and our girls need to make sure that they're making firm passes, getting them to the person who you want to bring the ball up.
I think the hardest thing in girls basketball is to teach them to not throw over the top because as a big team as Borden, maybe they could throw over us, but for us, where we're a smaller team, we're used to throwing it over. Whenever you face another team, it's just hard to.
It doesn't
come
work
back.
on Borden.
Yeah.
Borden's big across the board. You know, you're looking. Reagan Loy is 5'3", but everybody else is looking at the 6-foot area. So
right.
Comes into Deaton. Comes into Brown, gives it back to Deaton.
I like to see Meredith just take off dribbling. And Lena, there you go, Lena. That's good.
Elena Schmidt gets off, gives it to Morrow, back to Schmidt, and swings it over to Deaton for 3. That one no good. Rebounded by Schmidt. Senators going to set it back up over to Woods on the near side. Schmidt at the top of the key, over to Deaton on the wing. She drives down the lane. Nothing going there. Back to Adele Brown, off to Schmidt. Now Adele's going to set up the offense again. Schmidt hands it off to Deaton. Deaton pumps, fakes a 3, and then turns it over. That's Wheeler going to come back the other way. Gets bodied up by Deaton. Deaton going to pick up her first foul of the night. Wheeler going to go to the free throw line.
That's one thing we don't talk about Meredith getting into foul trouble, but we're 2 or 3 minutes in the game and Meredith's picking up a foul. But probably unnecessary. So Ava kind of had her beat there. Maybe just go down and play good, solid defense.
That one up and no good. Wheeler's back at the line for number 2. Lets that one fly. It's also no good. Rebounded by Rarick over the top. Gives it off to Mallard. That one no good.
Yeah. We're going to get Rarick for over the back.
Yeah.
That's a good box out.
Well, and if you notice, that's our center against their guard.
That's right. That's right.
That's
and their guard's taller than our center.
Yeah. Senator's going to turn it over. Rarick ends up with it. Gives it off to Wheeler. Wheeler thought about a three, decided against it. Gives it back to Rarick. Rarick down the lane.
Oh. Hart caught Maggie's forearm right in her face.
Yeah. That was rough.
Yeah.
Those of you at home can replay that one. That was a shot right to the face.
Wow.
And that's something that both of these teams want. They want to get out of here, healthy and nobody injured.
Right, for sure.
Wheeler with it. She's going to go down the lane against Woods. Up and good.
Soft touch.
Nice job by Wheeler. That gives her 4. It is 10-2. Deaton quickly into the front court. Goes up, misses that one, gets her own rebound.
Jump ball.
Going to stay with the Senators on the alternating possession. Senators trail 10-2. Goes in over the top to Schmidt, off to Deaton. Deaton pump fakes, thinks about the three, but then decides against it.
That was a little bit long.
Yeah. That was a heat check. Don't know that you need a heat check yet, so. Brown gets it taken away by Mallard. Mallard kicks it off to Wheeler. Wheeler, a little hesitation, spin move. Gives it off to Hart, then to 12, who misses that one. Borden then kicks it out of bounds, unable to keep it under control. So
for Borden, it looks like Mallard and Wheeler have a kind of a one-on-one or two-on-one game here.
Yeah. Chloe Green going to check in for Ava Woods.
Like Ava's limping a little bit.
Deaton kicks it into Green, off to Brown. That one over the top, dangerous pass. Deaton able to come down with it, elbow jumper. That one good for Deaton. Riley Rarick with it. She's going to bring it up for the Braves. Crosses half court on the flying W, sets up the offense. Gives it off to Mallard. There goes to Rarick, going to be poked out of bounds by Elena Schmidt. Borden content to work it around the perimeter. Goes in the corner to Rarick, off to Mallard. Mallard tries to go down the lane. Thinks about it again. Rarick in the corner. Rarick gets by. Little Euro step. Going to get Adele Brown on the foul. First on her. Second on the team.
Rarick is all legs.
Yeah. Yep. Rarick going to step up to the line. First free throws of the night for her. Nice touch. Makes it an 11-4 lead for the Braves. 3:25 to go. Second one, up and good also. Braves lead by 8. Comes into the corner to Adele Brown, then turned over. That's Wheeler. She gives it off to Rarick. Rarick for the elbow jumper. That one no good. Senator's going to rebound it and try to come back the other way. Goes over the top to Green, hands it off to Deaton. Deaton streaks up the sideline, stops at the three-point line, then off to Schmidt. Schmidt swings it all the way across to Green before she gives it back to Deaton, and Deaton tries to get the offense set up. Borden in a man-to-man here.
Ooh, dangerous pass.
Yeah, there's a lot of dangerous passes. That just with the length of Borden, I know we talked about it last year in the sectional game, they're just so long.
Yeah, I would say, Mallard being the smallest one out there.
That's Deaton for 3. Cuts the lead to 5. Wheeler with it on the far side. She gives it in the corner to Hart. Then a back cut there for Wheeler. Turnover. Brown comes away with it.
I just seen Adele just take that
Yeah,
one
just
right
take
on
that
in.
one right onto the bucket. Adele hands it off to Green. Green going to put it over the backcourt. They're going to call it tipped away. Deaton kicks it in the front court to Brown before it comes back to her.
Here's where we're lacking, Craig. We got 5 Senators above the foul line.
Yeah.
You know, somebody's got to get low.
Deaton down the lane, up and good. Nice bucket for Meredith. She's got 7. Cuts the lead to just 3, 12-9. Ava Wheeler in the corner with it, off to Rarick. Even further in the corner, back to Wheeler for 3. Bang, knocks that in. She's got 7 of the 15. Deaton gives it off to Green, then back to Brown. And moving it forward to Deaton. Deaton finally gets across half court. She's going to go down the lane, a little pump fake. Puts that one up. 22.
Call that one on Hart.
Yeah, Emma Hart going to pick that one up. Meredith Deaton goes to the line. 71% free throw shooter, averages 19 points per game on the year. So first one long. We see Layla Manship and Ava Woods both check in. So Senators go with a little bit bigger lineup now.
Yeah, a little size out there. That's the biggest lineup we've ever had.
Yeah, we could get Ava Gale on the floor, and then we're as big as possible.
We'll be just about as big as Borden.
Meredith up and good on the second one. That gives her 8, cuts the lead to 5, 15-10. Borden working it around the perimeter, ends up in Rarick's Hart. She goes all the way across court to Wheeler in the corner.
Oh, she's underneath.
Off to Rarick once again in the near corner. Hart over to Wheeler once again. That one no good. Morrow skies for it. Mallard up. That one no good. So 2 misses there for Borden. Before the Senators get it and bring it across half court, Deaton gets down the lane. Pump up and under. Going to get blocked. And then a jump ball. Nice move by Meredith Deaton. Just the athletic ability of the Braves to kind of stop it once she gets in there. 34 seconds to go here in the first. Borden leads by 5. Wheeler with it, moves it around to Rarick. Finally backdoor to Wheeler. That one up and good for her.
Wheeler saw that mismatch.
Yeah, makes it 17-10. Wheeler with 9 already in the first. Deaton comes close to half court, then leaves it off to Woods. Gets it back deep 3. Lets that one fly. Going to be rebounded by Schmidt and then go off her leg. So Senators going to pick up turnover number 7. Going to come in with 2.4 left. Wheeler with it. A couple of dribbles.
Yeah, it's just Meredith fouled her. Well, I'm going to call it as it is, Craig.
Yeah.
Just something like that, that's unnecessary. We don't even need to guard her at half court.
No.
I mean, let her shoot it. If it goes in, it goes in. I just hate that for Meredith to get her second foul, but, you know.
And the officials are talking about it.
Yeah, Meredith didn't need to do that. I know the Senator fans are upset about it,
Yeah.
but it's just one of those things that we're going to have to do better at.
Wheeler steps up, knocks down the first one. Gives her 10. Second one up, it also is good. Spreads the lead out to 9. Third one, up and good. So she's got 12, spreads the lead out to 10. That's where the first quarter is going to end. We're going to step aside, have a commercial break from United Producers. Mr. Ryan Batt, the guy sitting next to me, will be back with more action here in just a moment.
United Producers, Inc. We are the largest livestock marketing company in the world. We currently have 17 auction markets and 23 direct buying stations across Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan, Tennessee, and Illinois. Our goal is to market your livestock to maximize your dollar while implementing animal safety procedures. To find your local market, visit our website at uproducers.com or contact Ryan Batt at 812-620-0769. Again, that is 812-620-0769. Farmer owned, farmer values.
Back to live action here at T. Kermit Tower Gymnasium, where the Senators trail 20-10. They've been doubled up by the Borden Braves. 20-point quarter for Borden. You know, that's pretty much all you could ask for if you're Coach Matt Vick.
Yeah, that was a nice quarter for Borden. Not a terrible quarter for West Washington.
No.
We just got to work on getting the ball. We come out there on that press, and we was kind of just lobbing over top, and we needed to maybe do a bounce pass, and we kind of figured that out. And then once we got that figured out, we're kind of even.
Senators going to stick with their big lineup with Ava Woods and Layla Manship both on the floor. That's Deaton trying to get a three off. Wheeler going to guard her, kicks it off to Morrow. Morrow's shot up, no good. Manship goes for it, unable to get it.
Left Wheeler open underneath.
That's Mallard for three.
Wow.
She's got 7. They get it in the middle, then ahead to Woods. Woods with a free throw line jumper, knocks that one down. Ava Woods with her first 2 points of the night, 23-12.
Always thought that was a good shot for Ava right around that free throw line.
Yeah, she does a really good job right at that free throw line. Goes in the middle of the heart, off to Wheeler on the far side for 3.
Ooh.
That one going to be short, but Rarick's going to come down the lane, put that one up on the backboard. It's no good also before the Senators finally able to get a rebound and come back the other way with Deaton. Adele Brown leaves it off to Woods, kicks it around to Manship. Manship gets it swiped away. That's Mallard going to take it away, turnover number 1 of the quarter. Mallard up and good. She's got 9. Deaton back to Brown, back to Deaton. Brown cuts the middle of the floor. She breaks through the press. Elbow jumper for her. That one too long. Manship with the rebound.
Possession here will stay with the Senators.
Yeah. It's got to be the other way, though, because we started with the ball out of bounds.
That is true.
So.
That is true.
So we're going to see Belle Farmer also check in. She comes in for Layla Manship. Borden works it around the perimeter, leaves it off to Mallard for 3. Bang.
That Mallard's got a nice shot.
Yeah, she's got 12. Wheeler's got 12. Senators have 12.
Mallard steals it again. Oh, easy girls.
I didn't see what was called there.
That was a jump ball.
Oh, jump ball,
yep.
Okay. Senators kick it in to Brown off to Deaton. Deaton gives it to Woods on the far side. They finally go over the top to Belle Farmer. Farmer goes up against Hart, decides against it, gives it back to Deaton. She goes down the lane, stops, pops, good. She's got 10. She's now in double digits.
Yeah, that was great by Meredith to know that the pass wasn't there and then check back at the basket because she was wide open.
Rarick to Wheeler. Wheeler leaves it off to Fisk. Fisk over to Mallard. Mallard for 3.
Long.
Misses that one, but Senators unable to get the rebound. Hart gets her hand on it. Doesn't really come away with it, so. Deaton goes up strong. She's going to get fouled by Hart, I believe.
It could be her second.
Yep. Emma Hart's second. Meredith Deaton going to go back to the line, looking to add to her 10-point total.
Not many fouls called in this game.
No.
That's good.
We got 6 total through 2 quarters almost. So
It was kind of like the boys' game, maybe Friday night.
Yeah.
Or something. It was
yeah.
like forward during the first half. Total.
Those of you who don't realize, I get to take a break when somebody's shooting foul shots.
Yeah.
So if there aren't fouls, there's.
Yeah.
Meredith Deaton steps back to the line, takes another free throw. Her 71% free throw shooting on the year, misses that one. Borden going to rebound it.
Talked to Meredith's dad Saturday night after the game, and he said, thank God there's free throws and out of bounds. He goes, you keep track of that book and the points and everything. He goes, you're always doing something.
It's a 3-point shot by Borden. They missed that one. Senators able to rebound it. When Borden misses, they can't set up their press, so that makes it a little easier on the Senators.
Right.
Senators hand it off to Adele Brown. She thinks about reverse pivoting. Doesn't go there. That one goes up and off the top. Going to hit the support, so.
Yeah. Now we're looking for birds or something. I don't know what we're doing here.
Yeah.
Hits the support, it's out.
That's the right call. It did
Right,
hit the
yeah,
support, so
yeah.
so no
Yeah.
bucket.
I don't like when officials are not for sure on the call.
Yeah.
They get together, have a little posse meeting, and then we decide.
Borden moves that ball so quick.
They do.
There's a turnover for Borden.
That's a rare turnover.
Yeah,
right
I've
there.
got him for 4 in the game, second
Yeah.
of this quarter. Senators trail 28-15 here. 4:21 to go in the second. Brown gets it across half court, leaves it off to Deaton. Deaton jumper at the free
Nice
throw
shot.
line. That's good for her. She's got 13 of the 17. Rarick over on the far side, swings it back to Mallard. That's going to be Deaton's third.
This is not good.
4 minutes to go here in the first half.
Elect to leave her in the game.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Senators trail by 11. Borden swings it around the perimeter once again. Goes to Rarick in the corner for 3. She misses that one. Borden going to rebound it. That's Mallard at the free throw line.
Short.
Senators finally get the rebound and come out the other way as they swing it to Adele Brown at half court. She kicks it off to Deaton, who gets by Rarick. Swings it to the far side.
Ava Woods
Ava
gets a 2.
Yeah, going to be a 2. That was a long 2. I think her foot was on the line.
Yeah, I do too.
So Mallard gets it into the front court.
Talked about good shots from Ava. That's kind of always seemed to be one of her good shots is from the corner.
Yeah, you're exactly
Three-pointer.
right. Deaton with the takeaway on that one. Gives it off to Belle Farmer around to Brown. Brown with the reverse pivot. Gives it off to Belle Farmer. She gets down the lane.
There we go.
That one up off the backboard. Borden going to rebound that.
That's great by Bell to get in there and try
Leaves
to
it
make
off to
something
Wheeler. Wheeler up and good.
Basket number 3.
30-19. Borden leads this one. Deaton a little reverse pivot. Gives it to Woods. Woods drives down the lane off the Farmer back to Deaton for a deep 3.
Whoa.
That one no good.
Substitution.
We see 22. Emma Hart going to check in along with Elena Schmidt and Chloe Green. Borden kicks it in to Mallard.
Be interesting to see how the Senators do with Meredith out of the game. Probably one of the first times this season.
Yeah. Deaton plays a lot of minutes. There's a backdoor to Wheeler. Wheeler up and under. Misses that one. Senators come away with the rebound. That's Chloe Green up the far side. She gives it off to Elena Schmidt. Schmidt gets into the lane. A little pop shot for her. That's up and good.
Elena Schmidt. Good little shot right there.
Yeah, gives it to Wheeler in the corner. Finally goes to Hart. Wheeler once again in the corner. A little pump fake, nothing there. Poked away, but goes right to Rarick. Rarick up and good. Senators trail by 11, 32-21. 1:22 to go in the first half. Schmidt tries to go down the lane, loses the ball, then turns it over. Ahead to Mallard. Mallard up and good.
That's good collection by Mallard to stop and get that ball.
Yeah, she's got 14 along with Ava Wheeler. Comes across with a minute to go. There's a turnover for the Senators. That's Wheeler taking it away.
Rarick
leaves it off to Rarick for 2. That one stretched out pretty quick to a 15-point lead. Going to be another 30-second timeout here by Coach Messamore, just trying to gather her girls up. You know, in the first half here, you've got 47 seconds and you're down 15.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure that you're going to get a good shot here to end the half.
Yeah, let's get the ball down there and get something going.
And you've got arguably your best player, Meredith Deaton, on the bench with 3 fouls.
Right.
So Deaton has checked back in for the final 47 seconds of this half.
I think he's going to get some redemption off of that first quarter from Meredith here. We're going to try to get 3 points out of her.
Try to shoot a 3 and pick up a foul maybe. Borden elects not to press here to end the first half. Goes to the center. Senator's going to turn that one over. That's Wheeler with it. She swings it across to Mallard. That one no good. Elena Schmidt with the rebound. And then going to get it taken away.
Nothing Meredith could do about that.
That's Wheeler once again. Deaton to Schmidt in the corner off the Woods.
She would have shot that.
Goes back to Schmidt. Schmidt finally gathers it up. Gives it off to Woods. Not going to get one off, but Borden going to take it away. There's Wheeler. Wheeler up and good.
Wow.
Senator's going to turn that one over, and then Wheeler going to go to the bucket for her 18th point of the first half. Scoring goes something like this. Elena Schmidt with 2, Emma Schmidt with 2, Meredith Deaton with 13, Ava Woods with 4 for the Senators 21. On the flip side, Riley Rarick with 6, Ava Wheeler with 18, AJ Mallard with 14, and Schiller has 2 to get their 40. Shooting in the first half, Senators 56% shooting in the first half, so not too bad. The problem is they only got up 8 attempts in the first half. The Borden Braves were 9 of 19 for 51%. Senators were out rebounded 9-11 and had 14 turnovers. So with that, we're going to step away, have our Commissioner's Corner, and we will be back for second half action.
Gates, Carnegie, Rockefeller. I'm not. Generous, caring, rich in spirit, I am. You don't have to be a person of great wealth to make an impact. When caring individuals give through a flexible, creative, capable organization known as a community foundation, our philanthropic potential is unlimited. As your local community foundation, we provide you the opportunity to permanently support the causes you care about, both near and far. We do this by protecting and administering permanent funds through thoughtful grant making to improve the quality of life in the community we serve. Simply put, donors who give through a community foundation build sustainable, permanent funds called endowments through contributions, big and small, to support organizations they care about most, forever. Through the generosity of our many donors and the responsible, informed investment of permanent funds, we will increase our grant-making ability for the benefit of our community for generations to come. All we need is you. What causes are you passionate about? What organization matters most to you? We can help you ensure your charitable interests are supported forever. Donors can give to an existing endowment or establish their own. Some choose to give now, while others make their gift later through their will or estate plan. To learn what your options are, talk to your community foundation. We're here to help you reach your philanthropic goals. If you love our community, let's leave our little corner of the world a bit better than we found it. Not just today, but for future generations too. The Washington County Community Foundation has been making our home a terrific place to live, work, and play since 1993 through the generosity of donors just like you. Why? Well, just like you, we also really love our community.
In 2015, we launched the Dolly Parton Imagination Library. This is phase 2 of the Happily Ever After project. With the assistance of several local donors and sponsors, along with 5 years of fundraising by the Washington County Youth Foundation, we finally had enough resources to launch the service. The Dolly Parton Imagination Library is a free service that mails age-appropriate books to all required Washington County children under the age of 5. Although the faces of the leadership of the Washington County Community Foundation have changed over time, as is always the case with any healthy, thriving organization, the core values and mission remain the same. We continue to work diligently to assist our donors in creating a legacy that is meaningful to them. All of our success is directly related to the generosity of the sons and daughters of Washington County. We will continue to help our donors give back to our community through our foundation and improve the quality of life in our county.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone. This is our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig, and talking about all things IHSAA related. Historic weekend last week, Commissioner. First girls wrestling state finals, and it was a massive success.
It was, Coach. We had in excess of 200 schools participate in the tournament, and around 1,200 girls, and we brought 16 girls in each weight class to the fairgrounds at the Coliseum this past weekend and our last Friday. And it was an incredible day of competition. And one thing that we've learned is a lot of the girls that wrestle weren't participating in sports in other fashions in their building, in traditional sports that we've offered over the years. So it's opened up an opportunity to participate to a whole new group of girls. And again, it was that trophy that we handed out was the same as the boys get, and the medals was the same as the boys receive. And it was it was a phenomenal weekend. And our Assistant Commissioner Robert Falcons headed this effort up and did a phenomenal job here for the office.
We sometimes forget as adults that the reason we do what we do, why you do at the IHSAA what you do, and those of us in the sports world do what we do, it's about helping young men and women create lifetime memories and help them understand the bigger values of life you can learn through sports. And you've just created a great number of lifetime memories for these young ladies and their families with a tremendous tournament that you just concluded.
Yeah, we're very fortunate and very pleased to be able to do that. And we're gonna, as they say, we're gonna play that back with another new sport this spring, Coach. And this spring will be the first ever boys volleyball state championship. And we got some other things on the horizon. We got girls lacrosse that's growing, and with the efforts of the Colts and the Ursay family, girls flag football is is really becoming more and more popular across the state.
I think to go back to your point about young ladies who had not been involved in other sports finding their way into wrestling, opening up opportunities for them, I think that's the best part of this whole endeavor, and that is being able to expand the opportunities that boys and girls around our state have to be involved in interscholastic events and interscholastic sports that will in fact benefit them for the rest of their lives. I think that's the home run that you've hit.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Coach, and we agree with that. You couldn't have said it better myself.
All right, coming up this Sunday, speaking of tournament opportunities, girls basketball pairing show, 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock on the IHSAA Champions Network. Greg Rakestraw and I will be live from your offices. This is always one of the more fun nights. I have a lot of fun doing what I do, and I'm fortunate to be able to do that. But when it comes to pairing shows, those are different nights for all of us.
They are. It's kind of become an event. Certainly we have a talent extraordinaire on the broadcast with you and Greg.
Greg's really good. No, you're right.
Yeah, but it's fun to, if people have Twitter or X now, follow along, and the number of schools that have watch parties where they gather at somebody's house in the basement or at a local restaurant to watch that draw come out. That's been historic in our tournament. I can remember years ago that you listened to the radio, and when the radio show was on, you knew it. And for me, it was the Princeton radio station down in southern Indiana, and you waited to see what the draw was going to be and when you were going to play and who you were going to play. And it was just part of the fun of the tournament.
The show starts at 5 o'clock, 5 until 7 on the IHSA Champions Network, the IHSA Girls State Finals Pairing Show. Greg Rakestraw and I live from the IHSAA. Commissioner Neidig, it's always great to talk to you. Thanks so much for your time, and I'll look forward to spending time with you on Sunday.
Thanks, Coach. We'll see you soon.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
In 2012, the Washington County Community Foundation began working on its next big initiative, Education Matters. The goal of Education Matters is to increase the educational attainment of adults residing in our county. The initial focus has centered on adults with some college and no degree. With the assistance of scholarships and a peer mentoring program, the foundation began helping adults return to college to complete their degree or obtain a certification in 2013. Realizing that strength lies in numbers, Washington County partnered with Clark, Floyd, Harrison, and Scott counties to create Education Matters Southern Indiana. This initiative continues to build.
Back to live action here at T. Kermit Tower Gymnasium, where the Senators trail 40-21. We just got updated on everything we need to know about 8th grade girls basketball.
Yeah, and she's still got more she got to tell us, too.
So Senators trail this one 40-21. Bright spot for the Senators. Meredith Deaton with 13. Downside for the Senators, she's got 3 fouls.
Yeah, I tell you. It's been a long time since I think Meredith had 3 fouls in a game, let alone in the first half.
Yeah, so.
Looks like Senators go back to their new starting lineup there with Maggie Morrow be replacing Emma Schmidt.
Looks like Borden comes back out with their starters also.
Might see a little action from Emma come back in. Looks like she moved over here next to coaches. They might get her back in the game just to get it up and down here in a few minutes.
Rarick leaves it off to Hart. Hart up and underneath for 2 points for her. Her first 2-point bucket of the night. Moves it out 42-21. Adele Brown brings it across half court. Reverse pivot, gets into the lane.
Yeah, see right there. Just go, Adele. You had it wide open. Go on down there.
turns it over. Wheeler to Rarick. Rarick up and good.
It looks like Rarick is going to go out of bounds, and she catches the ball somehow.
Deaton gets it across half court where she's picked up by Rarick. Reverse pivot for her. Looks at popping a three there. Leaves it off to Brown in the corner. Brown swings it over to Schmidt. Schmidt for three. That one no good.
Oh, she got tipped. Wheeler with that
Wheeler
rebound.
goes up, then going to pick up the foul there.
Look at Ava Woods on that one. Good news, it's her first foul.
Yeah.
Of the game.
First foul in a couple of weeks, actually.
Yeah.
Because she hasn't been on the floor.
Right.
Well, she did play in their last game. So Wheeler knocks in that one. She's got 19. Second one, couple of dribbles. Lets it fly. That one long. Rarick gets a hand on it, but then it's tipped out to Wheeler. So she misses the free throw, but gets her own rebound on the free throw.
You know, I look for Wheeler to go somewhere in a Division I college. I'm sure she's got one mapped out.
Super athletic.
And
she tries to go baseline.
She's built athletic, too,
yeah,
along with the height and the muscularity.
Maggie Morrow gets hit right in the face. I'm not sure who caught her, but somebody did.
Maggie's a tough one.
Yeah. Going to be a turnover on the Braves. Somebody went right into her face.
Emma Schmidt looks at her and says, "Oh gosh, I know how that.
I know how that feels."
It was going back to the end of the bench.
Yeah. Like, yeah, never mind. I'm not.
Uh-oh. Long pass, Meredith. Jump ball.
Going to be a jump ball.
Senator fans across the way don't like that.
Yeah. A couple of dads who know a lot about basketball over there.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Deaton gets down the lane. That one almost poked away. Goes underneath to Schmidt. Schmidt kicks it back to Deaton. Around to Woods. Woods for three. That one no good. That three-point miss. Senators unable to track it down, but going to go off of Borden. So Senators going to keep possession here. Comes in to Manship. Manship off to Deaton. Deaton gets in the lane.
It was a good drive.
And fouled. Going to be the second on Riley Rarick. Deaton going to go to the free throw line. Like we said, 71% on the year. First one is good.
Beating the best free throw percentage we got?
Well, Elena Schmidt is 75%.
Okay.
Elizabeth Lingle also 75%. Neither one of them have shot nearly as many
Yeah, right.
as Meredith. So I would say yes. She misses that second free throw, but then it's tipped out of bounds. So Senator's going to get it once again here. Comes into Deaton on the near side. She looks at Elena Schmidt for a second to pass it over to her, and then Elena goes to the far side. So Deaton gives it off to Brown. Brown over to Woods. Woods around to Schmidt. Goes underneath to Brown. That's a nice play. Brown's got to be ready to go up with that. Dribbles it out for three. That one no good. Wheeler with the rebound.
Look at that pass.
Kicks ahead, hits two Borden Braves before Emma Hart picks it up and puts it in. That moves the lead out to 25.
Is that Emma's first 2 points of the game?
No, she had two in the first half, so
gotcha.
A total of four. Deaton for three. That one no good. Hart with the rebound. They kick ahead to Rarick. Rarick underneath. Tries to get it to Wheeler. That's going to be a turnover for the Braves. Deaton comes down. Up and good. Deaton moving towards her season average. Rarick picks up her third foul.
See Chloe Green check in for the Senators.
Green's going to come in for Ava Woods. Deaton with one free throw to go here. That one no good. I think we jinxed her. We said best free throw shooter on the team and has missed 2 in a row. So
we have that tendency.
Yeah, it's the old broadcaster's jinx. Rarick with it in the corner. She goes baseline.
Ooh.
Going to go to Manship. Run into her. Going to be the 4th on Rarick.
4. Puts her in a little bit harsher situation than Marathon, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And Coach Vic leaves her in there. Heck with it. See how tough you are.
I'm sure he's talked about this situation with her not to pick up other fouls. That one going to be poked away. Senators turn it over. Deaton going to go up and swipe at that one.
Ooh.
That's going to be Mallard down the lane, up and good.
That's a good take.
Emma Schmidt going to pick up her first. We see Rarick come out, 21. Peyton Fisk come in. Mallard at the free throw line. That one also good for her. Moves it out to a 26-point lead for the Braves. 50-24. 4 minutes to go in the third. Deaton down the lane. Going to get that one up on the rim. No good. Hart comes out with the rebound. Borden kicks ahead. Senators able to get their hand on it in that passing lane. Elena Schmidt comes down the other way. Going to pick up a foul. Offensive foul on Elena Schmidt.
I don't believe Mallard was set, but I think he had it in his mind that
he was going to call it anyway. So Mallard with it. She's going to bring it up now that Rarick's on the bench with her 4 personals. Goes in the corner to Wheeler.
Yeah, Coach Vic is not happy with his girls' passing ability here.
He's going to call a timeout. Going to be a 30-second timeout, so we're going to hang with you. You know, like we said, this is the first-round matchup for both of these teams in the sectional play. They're at Borden. The first game is Rock Creek and Christian Academy. The second game will be this exact same game, the Borden Braves and the West Washington Senators. And then following that game on Wednesday night will be Henryville and South Central. So we have been granted access to do all of the games of that sectional, so we will be there the whole time, bringing you every game on West Washington Livestream and on WWSR. So,
and the sectional games are free, right?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You get to watch those for free.
Sectional, regional, semi-state.
Yep. Well, semi-state they charge for.
They do charge for that. Okay.
But sectional and regional are both free. Girls regional is actually back at the friendly confines of T. Kermit Tower Gymnasium right here.
Really?
Yeah. So we don't know which sectionals will feed into this regional. It could be a 2A, could be a 3A, could be a 4A. Nobody knows.
There's nothing more exciting than a regional girls basketball game in this gym.
Yeah.
I never knew that many people could get in here. I know, was it a couple years ago we had Lanesville in here?
Yeah.
And I swear that half of the gym down the center line was purple. I was like, and it was loud, and there was people standing along the wall, fold-up chairs, and I guess I've just never seen this gym that full.
Mallard for 3. Bang.
Wow.
She's got 20. You know, you're exactly right. Regional here is definitely an interesting setup.
And I'm sure when people drive here, they think, where in the world are we going?
Senators get that shot blocked, but able to come out with it. Deaton has it at the 3-point line. Goes in the corner to Schmidt, back around to Brown. Schmidt for 3.
Hey, you know what?
Bang.
That's what we need. We need Elena, Adele. As soon as they catch that ball, they need to shoot it.
Be ready to shoot.
You're wide open. Shoot the ball.
So in the corner goes to Fisk, back around. Ends up in Mallard's hand. They swing it in the corner now to Wheeler. Wheeler picked up by Green. Down the lane goes Hart. Hart up and good for 2. She's got 6. 55-27. Senators still trying to figure out how to break this press. That's Green for three. Bang, knocks that down. Chloe Green's first bucket of the night. Senators cut the lead to 25, 55-30. 2:15 to go in the third. Mallard with it. Goes over to Hart. Back around to Schiller. She lets that one go. That one no good, but Hart there for the rebound. Turns, kicks it off to Mallard. That one off. Deaton finally gets the rebound. Goes ahead to Brown. Brown for a two. That one no good. Borden gonna rebound it. Coach Vic gonna call a timeout. Save that possession there. Going to be another 30-second time. So we're going to stick with you here.
So is the sectional, it's free.
Yep.
We do broadcast for other teams, though, right?
Yeah. So, if you're out there listening or watching and you're from, Henryville or South Central, I would say Lanesville, but they've moved up to 2A.
Right.
So any of those schools that want to, have a business or something there that they want to get on live stream, let us know. We can work something out for you and get that out.
And that goes for boys and girls.
Boys and girls, yeah, correct. Boys sectional will be in the friendly confines of T. Kermit Tower Gymnasium. So
in the regional, even though we possibly may not get in it, will you still broadcast the games for the regional here? Yeah,
so I will apply for those to be able to do those because we are the host school. Usually they grant us access to be able to do those. So I think we've done regional the past 5 years.
Yep. And we can do sponsorships for all those too.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to hear about the guy from United Producers.
Oh, I kind of like the guy from United Producers.
Hey, you know what we talked about at last game about, the guy for Crawford County Tractor Parts? I think we could get him.
Hey, you're down in that area all the time.
See, I was thinking that maybe we could get a commercial from one of our, Chris Long or somebody like that.
Yeah.
Mike Long. Mike Long, whichever one we have for the American Family Insurance.
Yeah. So.
And have that guy do his commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to get me in contact with that guy.
We can do it. There's something about a tractor and a banjo that just goes together. I don't know.
If you haven't watched the Crawford County live stream, they've got some awesome commercials.
Yeah, they do.
Crawford County Tractor Parts.
Yeah. And hey, that is – I know it's free publicity right now, but that is a good place to get some stuff.
Yeah. And their commercial is awesome. That's Mallard for three again.
Wow.
She's got 23 tonight.
And I guess one thing we don't want to happen next time these two teams play is Mallard and Wheeler to be on fire.
Yeah. Chloe Green says, hey, I can shoot threes too. So she knocks in a three, makes it 61-33, 28 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Looks like Borden going to hold for the last shot here. Mallard with it, goes over to Wheeler. Mallard comes around. Going to get hit with the body there by Schmidt.
Got tied up there. It's going to be her third foul.
Not really a bad foul, though, because now you got 3.9 to go.
Right. Got the momentum out. I think they want Mallard to shoot this one.
Yeah, I'm for sure. It comes into Wheeler. She's going to let that one fly. No good for her. That's going to end the third quarter of play. We're going to take a commercial break, hear from Michael Long, just like you talked about with American Family Insurance, and be back in just a moment. As your American Family Insurance agent, Michael Long can offer you dependable auto, home, business, and life insurance, as well as other insurance products. He's big enough to serve and small enough to care. His team and their unique backgrounds, trainings, and experiences have prepared them well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you. Together, they are building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. When it comes to your car insurance, you deserve more than a card tucked in your glove box. That's why American Family Car Insurance goes beyond a piece of paper or an app to give you smart, customized coverage and real peace of mind. No matter how your life changes, you can feel comfortable you will have the right auto insurance protection and support every step of the way. Not sure how much or what type of coverage is right for you? Michael Long is the person to talk to. Back to the friendly confines where the Senators do trail 61-33. 8 minutes to go here in this one. Going to be Borden ball to start this quarter. We see Riley Rarick check back in with her 4 personals. Meredith Deaton also on the floor with 3. So a little bit of foul trouble going on today between these two teams. That one goes underneath. Nice job to step in the passing lane by Elena Schmidt. So she's going to get the turnover, but then turn it right back over as she steps on the line. So we're going to take it out of bounds. Comes into Hart. Nobody guarding Hart, so she goes up. Chips in 2 there. Makes it a 30-point lead, 63-33.
When will the clock run, Craig?
35.
35.
Yep. Chloe Green at the elbow. Puts that one up. It's no good. Rarick with that one. She's going to go tumbling down.
Senator fans excited with Chloe's effort.
Yeah. Pretty good effort there out of Green.
Yeah.
Comes into Brown, around to Deaton. Deaton for a deep 3.
Short.
That one no good. Hart there to rebound it.
Better set Chloe up for those 3s.
Yeah. Rarick with it on the far side. Comes around to Mallard, back to Rarick. Rarick going to go baseline. Little floater for her. That one no good, but there's Hart with the rebound. Up, misses that one. So 2 misses for Borden after a nice rebound, unable to get that one in. Chloe Green for 3. Ryan, you called it.
Yeah.
She shot it.
Hey, I like it. We can't score unless we shoot the basket.
Mallard with it. She's guarded out top by Green. Goes under to Hart. Hart turns and faces the bucket off to Mallard. Mallard thinks about a 3, reverse pivot down the lane off to Rarick now for 3. That one up. It's no good. Deaton going to rebound it.
We haven't seen Borden go inside very often to throw down low whenever they do play, whenever they do set up a offense, I should say.
Yeah.
They haven't been throwing down low.
I think they look for Hart more and then kind of go inside out. They throw it in and then come back. That's Brown going down the lane. Mallard going to foul her. Still only, well, you're going to be shocked at this, Mallard's first foul of the night.
Really?
Yeah. So you see Adele Brown step to the line. Her first free throws of the night. Only a 57% free throw shooter on the year. Looking for her first points. There it is. 63-34. 6:17 to go. There's Reagan Loy checking in. She's going to come in for Peyton Fisk.
I would say Wheeler's done for tonight.
Yep.
She went to the end of the bench and sat down.
There's Adele Brown's second free throw. Well,
take that back.
Yep, there she goes back to the back to the check-in bench.
We need some more points, and you're going to do it.
Loy gets the rebound, comes out to Hart, up and good. Hart going to get a 2-point bucket to get her into double digits with 10.
That's a strong drive right there.
Hart going to go to the free throw line, and that's going to be a foul on Ava Woods. That one too long. Senators rebound it, try to come back the other way. Goes off to Chloe Green. Green off to Brown for 3. That one's good for her. 65-38. 5:40 to go.
Just need to shoot it.
That one way too hard. Reagan Loy kind of chuckles as she throws that one. I don't know who she was throwing it to.
I really don't know either because it wasn't even close.
Yeah, somebody about 3 rows deep in the stands maybe. Adele Brown gives it off to Deaton. Deaton reverse pivot. Pulls back, gives it off to Elena Schmidt for 3. That one no good. Adele Brown with the rebound. Actually, it's going to be Rarick coming out of there with the rebound. She goes up. I think they're going to get Schmidt for the foul. They're going to talk about it. Offensive. There goes Riley Rarick. That's her fifth personal. Going to leave the game with 8 points. Riley going to leave the game, like I said, with 8 points. So ball going to be kicked in for the Senators. Meredith Deaton going to bring it across half court. Chloe Green going to hit the deck. Turn that one over. Borden comes back the other way. Mallard going to slow it down and set it up once again. In the corner to Lloyd. Deaton going to sky and take that one away. Going to go to the bucket, up and good for Meredith. She's got 18, cuts the lead to 25.
You know, we said we hadn't seen Lloyd play a whole lot. That might be the reason why 3 turnover passes that are NFL touchdowns.
That's Mallard over to Schiller. They're going to do a little weave out top, try to run some clock here. Wheeler swings it over. She's going to throw a touchdown.
Yeah. They ate their Wheaties today.
Yeah. That's turnover number 11 for them. I'm sure Coach Vick not happy with that type of play. Deaton going to go down the lane, then kick it in the corner to Green. Lets that one fly. It's going to come out to Elena Schmidt on the rebound. Deaton for 3. Bang. She's got 21. She now passes Ryan Russell as the second leading scorer all-time on the girls' side.
Is Misty the first?
Misty is the first, yes.
What's her number?
12 something, I think. It's on the board behind us. I can't see it from here, but
almost lost the headset. You know, we ought to move that to right here next year.
Yeah.
We don't care about track and field that's behind us right now. You know,
I don't announce much track and field, so. That one going to be turned over once again by Borden. Meredith Deaton going to give a little hesitation, going to run into the defense. We're going to get a foul on Ava Wheeler.
Oh, he's going to get Ava for the foul. Is it reach in?
Yeah, I guess.
Because I was going to say the one was, Mallard was set.
Yeah. Meredith goes to the free throw line. That one no good. Shoots another one. That one goes through for Meredith. She's now got 22. Not a bad game for her. 22 points against the number 2 ranked Borden Braves. It goes over the top, then in the corner to Wheeler. Borden works it back around.
I think she just ran with the ball.
Maybe. I've kind of lost it here a little bit. So Borden rebounds.
She caught it, ran 2 steps, and then dribbled it.
That's Mallard. It then goes off of Schmidt. Mallard going to go down the lane. I think they're going to get Deaton for this one. Going to be her 4th.
Yep.
Number 10, Meredith Deaton, her 4th. 87.
Mallard going to go to the line. First one up and good. She's got 24 to lead all scorers.
Wow. She's got a good percentage tonight, too.
Yeah, that one no good from the free throw line. Senators rebound that one. Deaton now picked up by Wheeler. Gives it off to Schmidt, around to Green. Green back to Deaton for three. Bang. Meredith Deaton with 25. As soon as I announced that she was not the leading scorer, she comes down, knocks in a three to become the leading scorer in the game. Schiller tries to go up the far side, going to go off her foot. Turnover for the Braves. Only their 13th of this game, 6th of the half.
You know, it's something funny that I've watched all year long. Most teams coming in know that Meredith's going to be the leading scorer.
Yeah.
And you would think that they would stop her, but she finds a way. And that's one thing about Meredith. She's a hustler. She's a go-getter.
That's Mallard. Pulls up, misses that one. Senators rebound it and then going to get fouled.
Mallard's going to catch that one too.
Her second, team's fourth. Kicks it into Brown. Brown going to set up the offense here. Deaton retreats, almost gets it poked away by Wheeler.
Yeah, Wheeler's going to pick her up. She says no more.
Meredith goes down the lane, cuts through, leaves it off to Schmidt. Schmidt going to try to get in the lane, goes up strong, misses that one. Borden going to rebound it.
Almost got a rebound.
Yeah.
It's a way to keep out there being aggressive.
1:43 to go in this one, 66-47.
You know, I really thought Borden would come out here in the fourth quarter and just burn clock. I didn't really look at her to keep playing offense.
That's Loy with it. She goes baseline, kicks it off to Hart. Hart goes back to her.
She's dangerous.
Adele Brown looks with a grimace on her face as she just gets hit in the upper thigh with that ball.
That'll leave a bruise.
Goes over the top to Wheeler. Wheeler kicks it over to Lloyd. Lloyd thinks about a three. Doesn't pull the trigger. That's Schiller for three.
Oh. Ava Woods just rips it out of Hart's hand.
Hart went over Schmidt's back.
Yeah.
And then Woods goes over Hart's back. So I guess no harm, no foul, I guess is how you call that one.
I like it. It's aggressive. Hot
Brown
roll.
for three.
Hot roll.
Cuts the lead to 16. We're under a minute to go. A little too late for the Senators, but a glimmer of hope here for them as they kind of light it up a little bit in the fourth quarter.
Learn how to shoot the ball.
Wheeler with it. Schmidt goes down. That's Hart. Going to go to the bucket. Adele Brown going to pick up the foul.
Ooh.
We see Borden send their reserves to the bench. I'm sure we're going to get our seniors here checked out. So Hart's free throw up and good. She's got 11. We're going to see Ava Woods come out for the final time as a Senator here on her home court. Great job by Ava Woods tonight. Emma Hart, second free throw, no good, rebounded by the Senators. Ava Woods, four-year starter here for the Senators. This is her last home game of the regular season. She's hoping to be able to come back and get a regional game here.
Yeah.
But last home game for her, so pretty emotional. Hart with it.
I think they're just wanting to dribble it out.
Going to end this one with a final score of 50-67. Like we said, this is a matchup that will come back. The the first round of sectional. So these teams will see each other again in about 8 days. Senators led in scoring tonight by Meredith Deaton with 25. Chloe Green chips in 6. Elena Schmidt with 5. Emma Schmidt with 2. Adele Brown with 8. Ava Woods with 4 on her senior night. So both seniors do get into the scoring column tonight. For the Borden Braves, they are led in scoring by A.J. Mallard with 24. Ava Wheeler chips in 22. Emma Hart with 11. Schiller with 2. And Riley Rarick with 8. For the game, the Senators shoot 6 of 11 from the free throw line for 54%. They shoot 10 of 19 from two-point range. They shoot 8 of 21 from three-point range. So overall, they were 18 of 40 for 45%. Borden shot 9 of 15 from the free throw line for 60%. They were 20 of 32 from two-point range and 6 of 21 from three-point range for 49% overall. The Braves out-rebound the Senators by 8, 29-21, and the Senators had 20 turnovers to the Braves' 13. So, it's one of those, the Borden comes in, they were probably the better team coming in. Still, the Senators going to have to find a way to make up a 17-point deficit in 7 days.
Well, Craig, I think the bottom line is here, just like we talked before the game, this is a scrimmage, this is a practice game. This game doesn't matter to either one of the school schedules right now, being this last game of the season. So, it's just one of those things where you got to, kind of put it past you. Let's take the video that we got from this game and look at ways where we didn't see it in the game, and we're going to improve for the next time we meet, or hey, maybe we need to pay a little bit more attention to guarding Ava Wheeler there. If they're going to press us, we got to be able to throw, bounce pass around those and not maybe throw over top. Just a few things. But hey, guess what? Throw this game behind us. We're going to go into sectional play here, and did you say less than 8 days away, and we're going to go to their hometown, and every day's a new day, and the Senators, they can pull it together. You never know what's going to happen over there, what call's going to go your way or not. But Borden's going to be the favorite. But there's we've come in here with other teams that's been the favorite too. So Senators did a great job tonight. Meredith come out, like I said, every team knows that Meredith Deaton's going to be the girl that you got to stop. And every time that we come in here, she still finds a way to do it. I mean, she's, what'd you say, 16 or 18 points a game?
Yeah.
She's averaging 16, 18 points a game. She shows up 25 tonight here for the Lady Senators, and just outstanding. And, you look back at the other scores, Ava Woods got 4, and Elena and Chloe, those Adele with 8, those girls are right there on her heels as far as getting double digits. But, we talked about this for probably 2 or 3 years we've been doing this. You got to have a couple people in the double-digit scoring to win a game. So, you look over at the other side, you got 3 people in double digits. And
two of them with 20.
Yeah, 2 with 20. So that equals, 2 more. So you really got 5 people. So, it's just one of those things where you take a little bit from here and there, and you go in and regroup. It's been a great season for the girls. And, like I say, they've overcame some stuff. They've won some stuff they wasn't supposed to, and we've lost some stuff that we should have won. So, that's part of it. Let's get that game film. Let's get back in here in the gym tomorrow and get some good practices in and be ready for these girls to come back, and we'll be going over to their place and hopefully show them what's up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The next game for the girls will be that sectional game there at Borden, where the Senators will play the host Borden Braves. Next live stream for you, update to the schedule, will be boys at Lanesville. Got clearance today to go there and stream that one. So those of you who are unable to make it to Lanesville on Thursday.
Good, that'll be me. I got a meeting.
There you go. So,
yeah, I'm going to be watching.
So Ryan Batt will be watching from Lanesville as the boys take on the Lanesville Eagles. And then Friday, the boys are back here for action against North Harrison. So those will be our next live streams and WWSR radio broadcast brought to you. So with that, we're going to send it back to regular programming and see you Thursday.